Panduleni Nekomba. I was born in Guatemala, northern region part of Namibia. Raised in Oranienmund, moved around a bit. Now situated now in Windhoek. My parents, Tobias Nekomba, my father as well as now my mothers, Miriam Nekomba and Alina Nakambonde. That's basically who raised me to be the man that I am at this moment. What motivated me to start bodybuilding? I actually never thought about doing bodybuilding. Basically I've been working out for the past 5 years. Let's say the first 2 years I was not serious at all. I was basically just going to the gym just because I wanted to look good in a t-shirt. Then towards like 2017, basically the first 3 years, in 2017 came about. I started working out with Norman van Wyk and his son Romario van Wyk. They are the ones that actually not really pressured me, but saw hope and thought that I would actually do good in a bodybuilding competition. At the time in Namibia, the Dome Classic in Swakopmund. So I trained with him leading up to that competition. I competed and actually came first in my category, which is men's physique. Took second place in lightweight as well. Then there was another competition 2 weeks later here in Windhoek, the Iron House Classic, where again I took first place men's physique and second place lightweight again. At the time I was very small, yes, but it was something that I saw I could actually be very good at, something that was for me. Understand? Like everybody has their thing, and I felt that bodybuilding was mine. Then this year, last year, same thing happened. Started taking it very, very seriously. This time around, thought that I would try out South Africa because there weren't really going to be any competitions in Namibia last year. The Dome Classic pulled out as well as Iron House Classics. But G Classics did have a competition in Namibia. Straight after the one in South Africa, which was in October. That was the Gentle Giant Classic. I placed first. No, not first. I placed fourth place in the competition. It was a really good experience. My body wasn't where I wanted it to be, but it was a learning experience as well. So I took that on my chest, and I told myself that no, next year when I go back, I'll definitely go and do better. Coming back to Namibia, around November, I competed in the G Classics, 2 divisions as well, men's physique and at the time lightweight. I was the heaviest lightweight at the time when it came to the weigh-ins. I placed first place men's physique, and then just like 2017, took second place in lightweight. So I finally realized that men's physique is basically my category, and I decided that from then on I'm just going to focus on bettering my physique, trying to get as conditioned as possible, so that I know that when I go to South Africa this year, 2019, I will hopefully do very, very well. At least come back with like a gold medal or so. That's everybody's hope. The most memorable thing that a stranger has ever done for me was when I was down on my luck. This was a few years back. I was kind of down on my luck. I don't know where this woman came from, but she literally put her hand on my hand as I was walking through the shop and told me that God is looking out for me. I don't know where she came from or how she knew, but that moment really touched me. And ever since then, I just kept my faith and my hopes up. Ever since then, everything some things have not gone according to plan, but most of the time I realized that things always go according to His grace, at His pace. So don't rush, basically, is what I feel that she was trying to tell me. Don't rush. My favorite place in Namibia that I would like to go back to is Oranienmund. Growing up there, I had all the freedom in the world to go anywhere, and I kind of miss that. Living in Windhoek is nice, but you can't necessarily go everywhere because the city is very big. so you can't walk everywhere. You know what I mean? You can always walk. Anyway, my childhood was great. Growing up in Oranje, such a small, close-knit community like that, and I really miss that. The celebrity that I would like to meet the most in my sport, the sport that I do, is Andre Ferguson, the men's physique athlete. His demeanor, his character, his overall attitude towards the sport is like a go-getter. He's like that big bad wolf that everybody's trying to challenge but can't necessarily get at him. Yeah, so that character as well. He's also a very humble guy off the stage, but on the stage, when you know it's just you against everybody trying to get that #1 spot, I most like to emulate him. And that's the guy that I would like to meet. Yeah, bodybuilding is a very expensive sport, especially for an individual. It's very costly on oneself to take care of all the costs, especially when it comes to traveling, accommodation, making sure your diet is right, supplements and such. I am currently a supplement sponsored athlete by Super Health Center Africa. They sponsored me with metabolic nutrition, which is a great supplement. It works for me. I mean, it could also work for you. But if there are companies out there that would like to contribute to the sport or sponsor me, you can always contact me, Panduleni Nekomba, at 081 347 0520. The thing I like about Namibian people, they're very helpful when it comes to your goals. They can help you achieve your goals, especially in the gym. I see that a lot in the gym. I would be working out, and then someone would always come to me and ask me for advice when it comes to a certain exercise or such, and I'm always willing to help them. And them coming to me and asking me clearly means that they also want to help themselves. So at the end of the day, Namibian people are very social, very interactive, and that is what I love about our country, basically. The interaction, the way we like helping each other.